All right, guys. Let's listen to this quick video, and I'll be right back. Okay. I encourage you to listen to the entire video. I'll be right back.
My barber said, "Can you get me in?" They said, "Yeah, come this afternoon." I went to the barber shop, so happy and pleased. I was going to get a good haircut from a barber I trust. And when it came time for my appointment, the receptionist come out and said, "Mr. Cunningham, I'm sorry, but your barber had to leave on an emergency. He's not here today, but Julie can cut your hair if you want her to." And I thought, well, I'm here. I need a haircut. Julie will be just fine. About 2 minutes later, a girl stepped around the petition. She had hair that was sticking straight up in spikes. Some of it was purple, some of it was blue, some of it was yellow, some of it was orange. That girl must have had 100 piercings in her face, all around her ears, her lips, her nose. I mean, in the sides of her eyes, she was all pierced up. And under the piercing was all kind of painting. She had on polka dot pants and a plaid shirt. She had on 2 different color socks, and her shoes didn't match. She said, "I'm Julie. Are you Jack?" If it wasn't for wanting to please God, I'd have said, "No, ma'am. Jack said tell you he had to leave." And I thought, well, I'll just endure it. And I went and sat down, and I did like I do too often. I thought I'll just go to sleep. I'll just sit down here and close my eyes and rest while this girl cuts my hair, and I hope she hurries up. There couldn't be anything in the world her and I would have in common. There couldn't be anything on earth she and I'd want to talk about. She wouldn't want to hear anything I got to say. I certainly don't want to hear anything she's got to say. I apologize, but that's what was going through my mind. While she's cutting my hair, she said, "Where do you work?" So, well, I work over here at the World Evangelism Center. Go to the end of I-70 and right where it butts into 270, that big building right there. And she said, "Oh, yeah, I was there the other day." I said, "You were at World Evangelism Center the other day?" She said, "Yeah, you have a bookstore in there, don't you?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "My mama is a cocaine addict. My uncle is a hopeless cocaine addict." She said, "Somebody gave my mama one of those videos on Left Behind." And she said, "We all sat down in the living room and watched it." And she said, "I don't know nothing about God, and I don't know nothing about the church, and I don't know nothing about the Bible." But she said, "When I was finished watching it, I knew I didn't want to go to hell." She said, "I went to your bookstore and bought a Bible." She said, "I don't know how else to find out anything about God." She said, "I just bought a Bible and I'm going to start reading it through." She said, "I've had it 2 days now. I've already read." And she named some books that she had been reading from. But she said, "I really don't understand anything about it." And when I looked in the mirror, tears are streaming down her face. The other people that are cutting hair have quit cutting hair. And now they're listening to her talk. And some of them got tears in their eyes. And when I got up out of that chair, I said, "Julie, I want to apologize to you for not telling you about Jesus." I said, "But if you'll stay here, I'm going to go to my office and get a Bible study. And me and you's going to sit out there on that park bench, and I'm going to give you a Bible study and help you know about Jesus."
All right. Thank you for watching that video. Interesting, huh? You see, this is my intake. So many times people who we hold in high standard, especially as far as the church is concerned, are the same people, letting us down. people who, especially Christians, who claims that they actually know God, that God is counting on to bring people, to win souls unto Christ, as the same people driving people away from God. You name them. Your mega star or pastors, your so-called evangelists, overseers, you name them. How? The purpose of Christ coming into the world is he didn't come to drive away people. As a matter of fact, he came to gather people or to bring them unto himself. He came to, bring the lost, to go after the lost sheep. That is why he exhibited those attributes, the necessary attributes, in order to win our souls unto himself. But what have we succeeded in doing? We drive them. We're trying to drive. You have come to a point that you feel that because you dress so well on Sundays, on Saturdays to go to church, you are far better than a prostitute that is out there. Oh, this person is a killer. This person has killed. This person has done days. So he or she is not qualified to enter the kingdom of God. But you, as a pastor, you are standing on the pulpit. You lie. You gossip. You are exploiting members to get money onto, to keep up with your luxurious lifestyle. Your sin is not different in the eyes of God from the prostitute or the other person that is doing that. Sin is sin in the eyes of God. You listen to the video. Or because this person has tattoo on their body. I'm not endorsing tattoo. But did you ask a question? That might be a scar that have been on them before they accepted Christ. So if I had a tattoo on my body, like a tattoo that is not removable, before I got to know Christ, and now I know Christ, there is no way for me to remove it. Don't just see the tattoo on my body and conclude that, hey, he's ungodly, he's going to hell. Let us learn to go into depth and know the foundation of a situation, or the genesis of a situation, before we conclude. This is a pastor, though he apologized, but he concluded already. He concluded already that this person is not worthy to even enter the kingdom of God. Let us be careful. Do not just judge, not only in the concept of Christianity, but outside. You might see someone that is dressed common, like the person dressed like a commoner. Do not be so fast to conclude that this person is the commoner. Get to know the person. Maybe if the person is a commoner, there is a way that you can change their life. There is a way that you can help. There is a way that you can contribute to elevating this person's lifestyle. Okay? Learn to investigate. Learn to get to know people before you judge them. Do not judge a book by its cover. Thank you.